So The Art and Science of Nurse Coaching is an important book because it really helps people understand what this role is for nurses. And without that, they don't really understand what kind of service they could expect. It's also very useful in looking at research because then we can understand what kind of model we're talking about. Nurse coaching is helping my patient or my client get to where they want to go. And that's not a lot of my training. I was really trained to be the expert. So it's really kind of turning things around. The best way I think to explain it is to talk about the coach and the client being in partnership. So here's the client or the patient, and here's the coach. And the coach is a little behind, next to but a little behind, so that the client can guide where the session goes and determine how to get there and what the outcomes are. What's exciting for me about being a nurse coach is that I get to work with people who are actually making changes, and I get to see that change is possible. My clients inspire me often because they really get clear about what they want, and then they are very clear about how to get there. So I get to work with people who are getting to where they want to go, very happy about it, and making the kind of changes that make a difference in their health and in their life, and also affect the people around them. Sometimes people think that they have to have a half an hour to do nurse coaching, and some nurses do have that in their role, but most nurses don't have that. So what I always say is that you can ask a powerful question in 5 seconds, and lots of people have time in their day to ask that question. One of my students last spring decided that she was going to start asking her patients powerful questions. So the question she decided on was, what are you going to do this summer? So people started saying they wanted to go on vacation, they wanted to work with to hang out with their younger grandchildren, and suddenly they got very interested in their own motivation, and suddenly they started being ready for PT, working out really hard in rehab, and it was such a change that her fellow nurses said, well, what are you doing? Your clients are getting well so fast. And she explained that powerful question that she'd asked that really had taken 5 seconds and had gotten them in touch with their motivation. The Art and Science of Nurse Coaching is the foundation of our classes. So at my Institute Bar Coaching, we really use that book to help nurses get clear about the role. So that book is very instrumental in how we look at coaching from a body, mind, spirit level.